think I forgot to do an intro, so I wanted to come back. Sarah from the future here. I have gone a very long time since getting my hair done. That is especially the big thing. The last time I got my hair done was in September, right before our photo shoot, our like stylized shoot for work. And I had her cut it super short, did like kind of an extreme cut in color because I knew I wouldn't be able to afford it for a while. So we're gonna do that. I think that's the first thing you're gonna see. She's got her own little shop. It's super cute. She gives me a great deal. And so this is the new look, finally styled. So let's cut to that. Okay, now we're gonna head to a friend's new little spot down south. So she is located very close to my church, which is very far from me, but convenient because she can only do weekends. Anyway, she's starting to do a buckle massage, which I think you'll hear in the video that I had no idea that it was even called that. I don't know about you guys, but I had no idea. And I didn't get her on video saying what it does. So basically it's very similar to when you do gua sha, right? Especially consistently, which I do not do. But they get inside the mouth and massage inside the mouth. Now she is a professional masseuse, like certified, all of that. She doesn't do it full time anymore, but I think that gave her like a really incredible baseline for this new work that she's doing. And it was amazeballs. I keep a lot of tension, which I think we all do. I keep a lot of tension in my jaw. I suck in my cheeks. I bite my cheeks. I should be continuously wearing my tooth or like mouth guard, but I don't. And it does really help, but I will wake up with headaches sometimes for that reason. So though you will see, I will put like before and after pictures there. The best part of it for me was just the relief of tension. So now we'll go to my buckle massage. Okay, my friends, it is Sunday morning. We had spring forward, and then I made an appointment with a friend of mine, Nicole, to do a buckle massage. She is buckle. Apparently it's buckle. What? That's insane. But yeah, the buccal massage. So you know how everybody in Hollywood is getting that taken out? I just don't like the look. I think we all look the same. I'm going to do a video on that, but I'm going to get the massage to see if I can get some of the drainage out, or some of the swollenness out, if that makes sense. I'm never going to get that. Well, never say never. Okay. Who knows? But at this point, I never want to get a buckle removal where they take the fat out of your cheek. Anyway, because then we would look like Slim Pickens back here at the back. Look at him. Just no juiciness to his body at all. Anyway, she is starting a business, and so she is needing some models to practice, and so that's what I'm doing. I went ahead and scheduled it this early because it's right next to my church, and it takes about an hour and a half, and she had a 9 o'clock appointment. Church starts at 10:30, so it's perfect, but I'm getting up extra early on a day that I normally don't have to, and it's spring forward, so I'm just a little tired. I made my coffee in the dark, and it's not the best, but it's still better than actually something I would get in someone's drive-through, like, you know, Starbucks or whatever. So because she massages the inside of my mouth, I was like, am I even supposed to be eating? Should I have just brushed my teeth? And I didn't ask, so I didn't eat, but I made my iced coffee, and we're headed down there now. And then I'll have some footage of her doing some of the work, and then I'll show you a before and after. But I got filler twice in my life, and I got it here so that I would lift this, so that I would have less of this, because I've had this really deep, excuse me, since like my mid-30s, and I'm gonna turn 45 in a couple months, so I'm hoping that this can do some helpful stuff there, and then when I do start making some more money again, I can get a little bit of filler to lift. I'm not looking to fill my lips. I'm not looking to remove. All right, before I got so rudely interrupted,
I'm not looking to do any major surgery where I remove the fat here, I remove the fat on my eyelids. I'm not, or plumping my lips too big. I'm not trying to do any of that. But I would like to just lift that just the tiniest bit. Like seriously, just the tiniest bit would be beautiful. So I'm hoping that this gives me a little bit of that without the filler, because I just don't have the money for that right now. All of my extra money is going to the new booth for vintage stuff and my office and getting that super duper organized. So I feel really good and inspired. Excuse me. The other day, Freddie and I went and got a pedicure. We had not had pedicures in probably about 6 months either. I've literally just been painting my toenails over what was already there. And I get really bad heels after a while. So it was very nice to go. And I've been super, super itchy at the bottom of my feet with perimenopausal stuff. And I swear I was wanting to scream. I wanted her to just go so hard. And she was a little tender, or not tender, but like, it's like she thought I was tender, you know? So she was being very soft and gentle, and I was like, scrape it! But yeah, so I got the pedicure, we got our hair done. I haven't actually styled the hair yet, so I'm excited to do that. But because I'm going to this massage right before church, and it's kind of an oily thing, I'm probably not gonna put much makeup on or really do my hair. It's gonna be a really lax Sunday for beauty stuff. And then the last thing I have, my appointment is in about a week to get my nails filled with my regular lady, and we'll do some fun designs this time. But anyway, I will see you next when I'm there. I'll show you the little room, what she has set up, and the whole process.
And then finally, I'm going to get my nails done. So my nail lady is incredible. She is very quick and very creative, precise. I mean, I don't even know what the words are, but she's incredible at design. So I can go in, get a full acrylic set and a design in about an hour. The longest I have ever sat is about an hour and 20 minutes, which is saying something. So I went and got a fill today. So I'll show you some footage there. Her dog actually got hit by a car a while back, and I hadn't seen him since, but he survived. He's been really strong. He's getting some surgery. So I will put her GoFundMe below as well. I'll put Nicole's buckle massage stuff below in case you're in the Austin area or want to just follow her on Instagram. But this is the end of, this is what my nails look like. I asked for like just chrome on most of them and then just like a fun like design on the rest. I really love like a 3D look. And she just does a great job. So I usually give her a couple of things that I really want, and then I let her go to town on the other stuff. But like a fill in this design was like $70, which is a really great price. And I needed this pick me up. I had a really weird year last year and I've not been making much money. So I saved a lot to be able to get my hair done, to be able to, now the buckle massage was like a model pricing, didn't even really pay anything. So that was a lovely cherry. And then, like I said, I spent like $70-ish plus tip to get my nails done. So I feel so much better. And I think that, we sometimes do spring cleaning and spring upkeep for our homes and not ourselves. So just a reminder that you can do the same for yourself. I feel like a new lady. And it's funny, I used to laugh at my grandpa for this because it was such a like out of character for a pastor to talk about, but he used to talk about it from the pulpit, and he would say that like it's okay to set aside money to make yourself feel good as women. And so I really appreciate him instilling that in us because we do deserve it. We do a lot of work. And so I'm feeling really good. I got some new blush from my aunt. Yeah, anyway, so that, okay. So I thought I just wanted to do kind of a body or a beauty update for spring, but I think I want to show you some stuff in the house too. Please do not. It's just a day where I'm not going anywhere and I'm working from home and I just don't want to put makeup on. So this is what you get, but I got some tulips. So I wanted to do a little flower arrangement and I'll show you. I have just a small sprinkling of decor for spring. I've already decorated for just general spring, but because Easter is a week away, I wanted to sprinkle in a couple of extra things. So I wanted to take you with me for that. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me show you what I got. Okay, this is my little Easter stash. Easter is really not my favorite, but I do like to decorate for the season. So brought some stuff out. I got this at a thrift store. It's just a little vase of rain boots. I love these felted pieces. I have one with the pumpkin, a little mouse on a pumpkin, and I found this at the Goodwill bins, and these are pretty expensive, usually around $20-ish. Last year, so there was a viral flower arrangement where you take two different vases, you put real carrots on the outside with all their real stems, put flowers in the center. My carrots got absolutely disgusting. It was a beautiful idea, but I went ahead and got some very affordable on sale Hobby Lobby carrot picks to put on the outside, and then I'm going to put my real tulips in the center. I got this from the thrift store, just a little carved bunny. I got this from Marshall's. I actually had it for Daniela's house when it was on the market. I put a little B.fleye on there. So I have this little faux arrangement, and then I have a moss bunny, and that's all I have. I think it's plenty. So we'll just switch out a couple little vignettes in the home, and I'll show you what I got. All right, like I told you guys before, I usually switch out this carpet. We already did the curtains. We're gonna put the old one here for spring. Okay, so this had some smell to it, but we did some baking soda, we did some sprays, we did some vacuuming, and I spinned it around from last time. So last time I had all the greens in front, but I am looking to get a new rug for out here that's maybe some corally warm, kind of more like this. So I wanted to try this out. We're also looking for new storage ottomans that have the flip top with, I mean, we can add wheels to them because we've been looking for ones with wheels like these because we just love to like use them in all different ways. So we'll have to add our own wheels, but I've been looking at kind of these colors. So I think it'll all come together at some point. I already did my curtains, and then I will show you my decor, my spring updates. All right, all I did in the bedroom was just switch out my florals. I love to do daisies and strawberries for spring, and I brought the sculpture in here. In the kitchen, I just have a couple spots. This, I went ahead and put my fresh tulips in with my faux carrots. We have Charlene, my mother-in-law, made this incredible candle, and I put my little carved bunny there. Just wanted to keep it very simple. This is more of a summer thing, but I got a huge tomato canister, and we're using it for the dog treats. I accidentally broke the other one, so perfect. I'm just living for whimsy. I had already switched this out, I think, and I had that out for Christmas, not sure, but I'm going with like a green and blue theme. So I always change out my toothpicks. I change out my utensil crock. I changed this little area. As you can see, I've kept the daisy strawberries going through all the areas. This never goes away. That's my mom's cookie recipe that Bethany got me. We have a fruit bowl, this lovely, like really beautiful low profile bowl I got from Home Goods for like $7. And then we have the coffee area. This is my favorite place to decorate now. I'm just been switching out the plastic, what are these called? Placemats. I switch out my coffee canister, my sugar, my spoon, and then I added some carrots with the little hooks under there that you can't see normally. So that's a little spring summer coffee place. We're actually gonna get rid of our Nespresso. We got that from Bethany and we just thought we'd use it more and we just don't. So I think we're gonna end up just putting the French press there, which will, take up a lot less room. It'll be super cute. And then here on the table, I'm gonna switch this out for summer, and I've already, I've really gotten this new. It's like a sagey green, what kind of word is that? Sage green striped tablecloth from Walmart. It was on sale. Well, no, I don't think this one was on sale. This one was like $12 maybe. Really like it. I can't wait to change out for summer, so we'll do a whole nother video there. My uncle made this little bud vase, obsessed with it. Put my faux daisies in it. I have a little candle holder there. Let me show you that. I really, really, really love this. I wish that when I found it thrifting, I'd found a pair. And then our girl needs a spring hat faux show. And then I have my spring pillows out. I have my snail pillow that I got last year, and I'm just reusing everything from the year before. I have my carrot pillow, which I got from the thrift store. This was like $5. This was $1 bajillion. I rarely spend $1 bajillion, but I will say that this was totally worth it. I'm obsessed with it. And then I kept the daisy strawberry situation going with my brass swan and strawberry. And then my entryway, I've changed this area to just be books. So my entryway, I have more daisies, and then I have my little bunny guy in his car. I have some more tulips. I have a candle here, and then I have another swan with daisies. So we're coming together. I will say we live in this house, so there's stuff everywhere, and I'll do another video where I show like all the projects I want to do, and not just like cleaning projects, but actual rearranging of how we have our house set up. But that's all of our spring stuff. Well, thanks guys for watching. That's all the spring updates for body and home. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I haven't had a video in a long time, but we've started, I don't know where I mentioned this, but my next video is going to be putting the booth together. We started a booth, me and my mother-in-law, where she's selling candles and I am selling my vintage decor. And so the last month has just been us setting that up, driving all over the place for furniture and carpet, and like setting stuff up and nailing stuff into the wall and driving to San Antonio. So I've been very neglectful of my YouTube channel, and I'm sure the two of you that watch have been very devastated. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Let me know down below if you decorate for spring, if you have a theme and what that is. And thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.